She's a legislator we can count on just about any issue that we work on and care about, whether it's the minimum wage, the earned income tax credit, or protecting workers' comp. She's always there and on our side. So please give a warm welcome to Representative Deborah Ross.
Hi guys, I was glad to get to hear the governor, and thank you for letting me be here with you. I want to talk about three things very briefly because I know Senator Stein has a lot to share with you. But I do want to tell you this. It's something that's obvious, but it has really come home to roost in the House of Representatives. We are, the House, the only thing that can stand in the way of bad policies in North Carolina, because we can sustain a gubernatorial veto when we stick together. We showed that last week on this wacky health care bill that we saw come through. I don't know how you feel about it, but believe me, I feel very strongly that it's a wrong thing for North Carolina to not see that all of our people are covered and have good quality health insurance. But when And it's the wrong thing for North Carolina, for one political party, to tell a constitutional officer how to do his job. In the House, we voted no, the Democrats, in sufficient numbers to sustain a veto. It was our first test. We don't know if the governor's going to veto that. We know she can't spell veto, all of these other things. But we're basically seeing some of these big things that are coming down the pike as tests of whether or not we will be able to sustain the veto. And we are working really hard to hold our people together. We passed test one. We're hoping on Senate Bill 13, which the governor talked about, and Senator Stein can tell you all about it because they've been living with it for the last week and a half. Senate Bill 13 basically will do away with job incentives and a whole bunch of other good trust funds, like the Health and Wellness Trust Fund. They will take money away from the Health and Wellness Trust Fund that's giving prescription drugs to our seniors and helping with all sorts of things that we care about, in order to get what's really not all that much money. But the thing about it that bothers me, the governor talked a little bit about incentives. You don't get the money unless you produce good jobs at a certain wage level with benefits. That's what they're trying to take money away from. As Joe Hackney would say, why would you want to do that? It's ridiculous. Those are exactly the kinds of good jobs we should be creating. This is the kind of bill where we need to stick together in the House and show that should the governor learn how to spell veto, we've got her back. The next thing you need to be aware of, and this is going to happen tomorrow in House Judiciary A, we got all these ABC things. It's basically the one that's dealing with civil issues. We've never met since the session started. First thing we're going to deal with is wage garnishment. This is a bad bill. It's been killed over and over and over again. But what it would allow employers to do, it would actually direct employers to garnish wages in order to pay consumer debts. This is before mortgages. This is before other things that families need. People who have been out of work and haven't been able to pay their debts, if they get a new job, the first thing their employer is going to hear is that they're going to have to garnish their wages. It's going to lead to more foreclosures. It's going to lead to more bankruptcies. And I think since we're a right-to-work state, it may actually have people lose their jobs. If you have nothing to do tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., come on over and pack that room. We need to tell Representative Moore it was a bad idea when he wasn't in charge, and it's a bad idea now. So I said I'd be brief, so I will. So I have 3 words for you that this session is about. And I wake up every morning. I go to bed real easy at night. I have no problem with that. But when I wake up every morning, these are the 3 words I wake up to. Fight, fight, fight. That's what this session is about.